Hello, what's good people? Back again with me ADAMMSANS di YouTube channel ADAMMSANS. Dan kali ini di episode 3 kita akan lanjutin Henry the Blacksmith di game Kingdom Come Deliverance New Legacy of the Forge. Tanpa banyak basa-basi lagi, kita langsung ke game aja ya. Oke, recap kemarin adalah kita tuh udah dapet kita tuh
I hope you have an uneventful shift.
udah dapet mesin penggerak jamnya. Nih buat yang baru join dan nonton video ini, kita tuh ada misi buat aktifin jam ini lagi. Nah kemarin, recap kemarin adalah kita udah dapet penggerak mesinnya. Terus untuk melanjutkan warisan bapakku, warisan Papa Martin, bokapnya si Harry, bokapnya si Henry, kita mau minta izin ke bailiff. Nah kemarin mentok karena kita belum terlalu dipercaya untuk melanjutkan ini. Nah kemarin gua udah nge-push Blacksmith Prestige gua. Kan kemarin tuh mintanya Blacksmith Prestige-nya level berapa gitu ya. Jadi nah ini nih, sekarang udah level 16. Kemarin tuh baru level 6, jadi gue grinding dulu. Jadi kita langsung lanjutin ya. Berarti kita akan langsung bilang ke bailiff untuk kita ingin melanjutkan pekerjaan pembenaran jam itu. Nah ini langsung bailiff.
So, will you finally speak with me about that broken clock of yours?
You made a name for yourself in the town now, so why not? I doubt the councillors would object. Even that meddler Vorsucher will not be able to say a word. Besides, the clock is so broken it could not be any worse. Worth a try, no? So tell me, how do you plan to fix it?
I've got some plans from Master Skoda, who tried to repair it years ago. Supposedly, he got quite far.
That is definitely a good start.
Oh, you know.
In any case, I reckon you ought to hear the whole sorry tale first. It might make you wiser. I was barely more than a lad back then, but my father was on the council, so I got a pretty close look through him. One day, the mechanism just suddenly stopped. And it has stood still ever since, nearly 30 years now. But I still remember your guild rather boldly telling my father and the other councillors that there was no need to call in anyone from abroad. They said we would save coin if our own people handled the repairs. But it went as it usually does.
And how is that?
Instead of pulling together, every one of those masters tried to snatch the reward for himself. Master Skoda, Irving Klemmer, Hollander, each one worked on the repairs in his own little corner. No wonder the councillors lost patience and finally sent for the Italians from Padua. Though that did not end well either.
Iya, terakhir kan dia bawa
They made
kabur
it
kan.
even worse.
If only that were all.
nggak salah.
I only know what my father told me. They demanded all the plans and acted like they were the finest masters around. Yes, we'll do it. No trouble at all. They also asked for a fat advance. 2 weeks later, they were boozing through every tavern in the city and lazing about in the bath by day.
Dia kalah-kali orang
Bailiff
Italia.
reminded them they ought to get started on the repair. They almost took offense, but they did get to work. What happened next? Well, Father never liked to talk about it.
Okay.
That much I can tell you. The counselor said the next day they found the clock half looted, the remaining parts strewn about, and the Italians gone, along with the plans. All but one, the youngest of them, a nobleman named Fabrizio de Dondi,
Fabrizio de
stayed
Dondi.
behind with the Burkhar's daughter. His companions most likely forgot him in the rush.
Kemana ya tadi ya? Ya,
And
terus
what happened
gimana?
to him?
Dundee said, or so I heard,
Minum dulu ah.
told the counselors he knew nothing. He claimed he was only an apprentice. Of course, they locked him up. Some wanted to send a letter to Padua right away demanding ransom. But it soon turned out Fabrizio, young as he was, could be very useful to the town. So they let him go.
Iya.
How useful?
Kuttenberg is a mining town. The counselors are mine officials first. Not long after they locked him up, they sent Dundee to work in the mines. He spent so long studying the mining machines, it significantly boosted the miners' output. And they realized you could not just trade away someone that clever like a So Fabrizio was granted the freedom
Okay.
on condition that he stay in the town. And so he's still here to this day. And by the look of it, doing
Okay.
quite well. He is a bit of an odd one. But I'm afraid if you are serious about repairing the clock, sooner or later you will have... The Italians vanished with the plans. So Fabrizio is probably the only one.
Iya, gimana?
Where can I find Fabrizio?
He lives on the upper floor of the second house on Vintner Street, next to the tailor. Though I'm not sure he will speak to you. If you are passing by, try dropping in and see if you can win him over somehow.
Terus?
So there really aren't...
No, they took all of them.
Suram.
And they disappeared with them too. I cannot help but feel there was something shady about it.
Okay.
Try at
What about the other repairmen from the guild?
Klemmer and Hollander? They will not help you anymore.
Ya, anjing.
Both are dead, and their families have long since moved.
So, I'll get...
I'm thankful you're trying, Master. I am not sure that even if you succeed with the repair, the town is exhausted by war. The coffers are empty. You understand.
Aduh, very hard begini, bro. Kode gini anjing.
Do not lose heart. In the worst case, your reward.
I wasn't really...
Udahlah, gua mah gak usah kode-kode minta hadiah. Jadi gini guys. Jadi dari cerita si Bailiff tadi, jalan satu-satunya buat kita ngebenerin si jam ini adalah kita harus ketemu Fabrizio. Fabrizio adalah segerombolan orang Itali yang dipercayakan bapaknya Bailiff tadi yang sebelumnya jadi Bailiff untuk benerin nih jam yang ternyata suram, dibawa kabur, apa-apanya rusak dan segala macem. Nah, tinggal si Fabrizio ini ditinggal waktu itu.
How did it go?
Si Fabrizio ini cukup pintar lah. Dia ngeboosting miners, dia nge-upgrade peralatan-peralatan miners, jadi output miners, hasil-hasil dari mining di Kuttenberg ini jadi makin bagus. Jadi dia dikasih freedom atau dikasih juga kebebasan untuk tinggal di kota ini. Jadi kita mau nggak mau harus ke si Fabrizio. Udah jalan satu-satunya, nggak ada lagi coy. Oke, kita langsung ke Fabrizio aja berarti ya. Ini gue di kuda. Dulu nih kita udah sampai nih, kita mau cari si Fabrizio Romano. Dari sepak bola ini. Fabrizio De Bondi.
Fabrizio Dondi?
Fabrizio De Dondi.
De Dondi.
Sono un nobile.
Sono un nobile.
I am of noble birth.
I
Anjay.
beg your pardon?
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I've come to you as one scholar to another.
And what do you expect from our meeting?
Enlightenment. A spark of knowledge to illuminate both our minds as long-sought thoughts finally meet. Though I must add, in the tradition of the ancient Romans,
Anjay.
Above maiori distit arare minor.
Tawa deh.
Very apt. Bove Maiori, old ox. That is me, exactly.
Untung
So what do you want to
kemampuan
know, young ox?
ilmu gue
Bailiff Blue
bagus,
will
bro.
send me. I want to try and repair the town clock. And you're the last one who saw it in its original state.
Unfortunately, the bailiff is right about that. Madonna, that was the worst day of my life.
Kenapa tuh?
Look, I do not like to think back on that time. Honestly,
Yeah, okay.
I would rather leave it buried in the past. What even makes you think you can fix the clock?
My father pass. Apa yang meyakinkan lu? Itu masa lalu bapak gua, coy.
I've been looking into my father's past.
Gila, gua akan
Died.
mewarisi.
I am sorry to hear that.
Mewarisi sih,
But what
melanjutkan
has
warisan
that got
bapak
to do with the
gua.
clock?
He tried to repair it. And now I'm trying to finish his work.
And what do you need me for?
Because you're the only person in Kuttenberg who saw what the clock looked like back then. Based on those plans. And you've made a new life for yourself in this town. A comfortable life. So, maybe you owe it a little something.
You may be right.
Ayolah,
And I
Fabrizio.
suppose you have plenty more questions.
Bantu gua
Go
lah.
on, ask.
Ya nih,
Tell me
scam
more about
gimana?
that so-called Italian scam.
Kita di scam, bro.
Was it all planned from the start?
Italian scam. In any case, you are asking the wrong man. Everyone acted like they meant it. The group
Okay.
included, truth be told, I was only there because of my family name.
Dia baru
My
down nih.
grandfather, Jacopo, and
Jacopo.
father, Giovanni, were great scholars. They followed the works of Campanus of Novara and crafted magnificent orologia. It only dawned on me after those fraudsters left me here that I was just
Fraudster.
bait for the townsfolk. They were after the plans, though perhaps
Gimana, bro?
What do you mean?
my family was successful, and success breeds resentment. The Padua expedition was led by Camillo Valla, one of my father's former students. He must have realized the Gutenberg clock was...
And destroyed the mechanism too. So he could pass the plans off as his own work.
Sadly, yes. But I have no news he ever earned any real fame with them. And they left me here, in the foreign land, with a sullied, famous name. They ruined my life. It must have broken my father's heart. I was not even allowed to attend his funeral while I was being... Surely you understand.
Oke.
The bailiff said
Gimana,
you
bro?
were given all the clock plans back then. Where did they end up?
In Padua, most likely. Look, I had no idea what they were up to. I was the youngest. They did not have probably heard how those swindlers ruined me.
Iya.
Cazzo! Luckily, the Lord gave me a decent memory.
Anjay.
It is all up here, in my head. Down to the last cog.
Last cock.
Would you be
Yeah,
able to share
why not?
those plans with me? Maybe recreate them from memory?
Perché? It would be pointless work.
They'd help me.
They would not. Sadly, after the sabotage by my unruly countrymen, fixing the clock will take more.
Oke.
So what exactly do I need to repair the clock? Aside from your expertise.
You will need a mechanism called an astrolabe. Its measurements are transferred via a gear train to the main mechanism, which sets the movement in motion with a folio and weights. Without that astrolabe, the heart of any
Astrolabe?
clock, all other work is futile.
Udah,
I've
gua
got the
punya.
heart of the clock.
Punya penggeraknya, bro.
It sat in a burger's house.
Now that is good news. That gives us a foundation to build on. If it still works, of course.
I wouldn't know. But I hope so.
Next,
Okay.
you will need a set of weights.
Set of way.
Precisely calibrated and cast according to the old machine's design.
Iya,
I
gua
don't
nggak
have the
punya.
weights yet.
Apa yang
If
dimaksud
we do
weight?
not have the weights, we have a problem.
Apa bebannya? Apa?
Hopefully they are in those old designs. In any case, in the end we will need to build that folio-driven escapement ourselves. My countrymen dismantled most of it and took it away.
Iya, cowok diambil-ambilin
Luckily, part of
part-part
it remained.
jam
For the final
Gutenberg.
stage of the repair, we will need some smithing. But more importantly, a truly skilled mechanic.
Gua.
Or a locksmith, if you prefer.
I thought that was you.
No. I can design it, calculate it, set it up. but the hands-on work will require someone exceptionally handy.
Oke.
Well,
Oh, you will find someone. The masters at the guild know their craft, do they not?
so what else is needed?
You said you have got the astro... Then we
Okay.
will need that set of weights. And a truly capable locksmith. A
Locksmith.
real master.
Oke.
How'd you like
Honestly, they wanted ransom for me. Dragged me around. Luckily, I noticed the machines they used in the treadmills were... And just like that. Since then, I have somewhere to live, something to...
Oke.
Va bene. Come back with that locksmith. I hope our new collaborator will be as remarkable a man as you.
Udah mah kabarnya mana sih? Oke. Ini kita mesti cari apa? Mau cari master locksmith anjing. Kita penggeraknya udah ada. Nah, si Fabrizio ini dia otaknya nih. Dia pinternya itu dia tuh bagiannya. Dia yang akan mendesain dan mengkalkulasi gimana caranya buat jamin bekerja. Jadi kita harus mencari locksmith misi kita nih. Oke, sekarang misi kita ada di... Oke, kita harus balik lagi ke Magdalena ya. Langsung aja lah. Nih, kita udah sampai forge kita. Gue mau flexing forge gue dulu. Lu lihat anjing smithy gue. Lu lihat, keren banget bro. Oke, kita langsung ke Magdalena aja ya. Buat siapa tahu Magdalena tahu siapa yang jago locksmith.
Jesus Christ.
Did you look through those documents from your husband?
Yeah, it was hellish work.
Gimana tuh?
So many sketches and doodles. I couldn't even tell what half of them were supposed to be. Even the parchment alone must have cost a fortune. I've no idea.
And did you find anything that might relate to the clock?
Here's some calculations and diagrams.
Nice.
I don't understand much of it, but
Thanks. I also spoke with one of those Italians who botched
okay.
the repair back then.
I heard one of them stayed behind.
Iya, Fabrizio.
He's willing to help us.
If you think he'll help, well now. If you need those weights cast, Eldris might be able to help. He's pretty pricey and always up to his neck in work. But truth be told, I don't know any other founder in Kuttenberg. His workshop's just down by the stream,
Oh, oke.
at the bottom of Hopring.
Dekat ya.
How's...
I've got the...
Thank you very
Take care, my friend.
Oke, kita udah dapet catatannya yang si Skoda dulu. Terus kita akan ngomong sama si Eldris nih terkait beban-beban ini buat bagaimana caranya si mekanisme si jamnya ya. Kita ngomong sama Eldris nih. Ini salah satu yang tahu juga nih. Jadi di mana sih? Eldris, kamu mana Eldris? Di mana sih dia? Kita, di sana. Sini nih. Oke, kita langsung ke Eldris aja ya, karena dia yang tahu tentang mekanisme beban, weight ya. Jadi di mana sih? Oh, ini dia. Awas!
I'm sorry.
Oh, ini dia nih. Prokop Eldris.
Herzlich willkommen.
Oke.
I need something cast from you.
Entschuldigung. I'd be happy to cast whatever you need.
Kenapa anjir?
Why not?
We've got a contract from the town. Loads of work. The furnaces are running full tilt. Verdammte Scheiße. We don't even get to breathe. And then there is that Pushko.
Siapa lagi Pushko?
Who's Pushko?
Mein Geselle. Apprentice. I sent him to Grund. So I lent him my horse so he'd be back quick. But and there's just no one to hire.
Suram.
If I went and found...
Wait a moment. Du bist der neue Meister. You'll find Pushko. If you find Pushko, the first thing you'll tell him is to cast whatever you want.
Oke.
Darauf,
Where should...
was weiß ich? You should ask the Pfarrer in Grund.
Pfarrer.
Na ja, the priest
priest.
in Grund should know.
Afan.
All right.
Gott sei Dank.
Ciin anjing. Lagi-lagi kita jadi pesuruh. Kita disuruh nyari si
God bless you.
What is it? Are you whistling just for fun?
apprentice-nya si Eldris. Aduh. Udah mah nggak bisa di ini lagi. Di ground lagi jauh banget. Oke lah, kita langsung ke ground berarti ya. Soalnya mau aja nih. Sini. Mana gitu? Situ lagi.
God be with you. What do you need?
I'm
Gimana?
looking for the
Pusko.
apprentice, Pushko, from Master Founder Eldris of Kuttenberg.
Aye, he was here. Came on a fine horse and did his... But then he went to the tavern.
Why shouldn't he?
Because he openly... It seemed to weigh on his soul a bit up.
And then?
Then nothing. He was walking slowly, on foot.
What exactly?
I can't...
What?
Well,
In this case, you wouldn't actually be breaking this.
how so?
The sacramental seal is, of course, involved. On the contrary. Why?
Pushko confided in me that in the evening he was playing dice with the woodcutters camped near the Wolf Mountains. And as the beer flowed, the stakes got higher until Pushko ran. So he wagered his horse and
Suram.
lost.
Ini lagi
But that
judol
wasn't his
nih.
horse.
Exactly. After confession the next morning, he told me it was a serious mess.
You let. Why shouldn't? What if he was off to string himself up from the nearest tree?
Wait, you mean he can't do that?
I'm gonna find him.
May all...
Aduh, ini nih gara-gara judol nih si Pusko nih. Berjudi sampai kuda ngasih Elvis di bet kalah lagi. Aduh. Mesti nyari Pusko di mana si Pusko. Down by the stream di sini harusnya. Kita pelan-pelan nyari Pusko, guys. Pusko!
Hey! Pushko! Answer! Nothing here. Bloody hell, where is he? Pushko! Pushko! Hey! Eldris sent me! Life's beautiful. Don't do anything stupid.
Pusko, lu jangan bundir anjing.
Not in this part of the woods. If he's gone and hanged himself, I'll be bloody furious.
Aduh, bundir ini masih Pusko, bro. Pusko, aduh Pusko, woi.
Go!
Inilah guys, jangan berjudi guys. Inilah hasil judi nih. Depresi, ke hutan, pundir.
Pushko!
Si bro kemana si Pusko ini
Pushko!
Oh ini dia si Pusko nih. Oh suram. Ngapain lu?
Damn, you made me jump.
Lu ngapain gue tanya anjing.
You're Pushko?
Who are you? And
I'm Henry.
Akhirnya ketemu nih si Pusko nih.
I needed him to cast something for me, but he says he can't match.
Jesus.
I get it.
Oh, Jesus. He lent me bent. I'm just a bloody fool. If I go
Ya lu
back
suram.
the
Lu
horse,
berjudi sih ya.
Eldris will tear me in half. But it's really all his fault.
Udah menjudi nyala-nyalin orang coba.
What do you mean?
He's always sending me to measure bells, and the journey's always boring as hell. Oh, and I don't.
So what?
I'll start shouting at them to provoke them. Then, when they run after me, they'll trip over, and I'll use the chance to grab the horse.
What if they...
Why wouldn't they?
Well, one of them might run a bit later and dodge it. Or they might not all come running. You're just asking for a proper hiding.
Then what am I supposed to...
When the priest told me you took a rope and headed for the woods,
Iya cowok, gue kira lu bunuh diri
I'd
anjing.
never do that. Suicides go
Anjay.
straight to hell.
Ada pintar
I
juga lu.
actually had this plan
Dan
all
bundir.
figured out since last night.
Suram bundir lemak.
couldn't you just pay Eldris off? I mean, give him some coin.
What world do you live in? Do you know how much a horse like that costs?
I've got a bit of coin.
I can't accept that. We barely know each other. I just have to get...
You know what? Better let me...
You do that.
Yeah, I'm good with this sort.
Well,
Ya cowok udah
all right then.
Lu mah
wait, hang
udah penjudi, sok-sokan lagi. Biarin gua aja udah. Mana ini ya woodcutter ya? Si Bentley. Nah,
I
bro.
heard you...
That's right. Seems I've...
Trouble is, the horse doesn't belong to the apprentice who played for it.
Then he shouldn't have played. The lads have taken a liking to him. They're learning to ride him.
Aduh, anjing. Ayolah, bro.
The lad just made a stupid mistake.
Janganlah
Don't tell me
kau.
you've never done something stupid while drunk. Happens to everyone.
Iya nggak?
Sure. But why should I be the one paying?
Well, that stupid mistake could ruin his life.
Iya anjir.
He'll never repay his master.
Very hard nih.
They'll
Coba
throw him
kita
out of the workshop. How about doing a good deed and just forgive him?
Alhamdulillah. Bisa, bro.
You can take the horse and tell that apprentice not to gamble again.
Iya, ntar
Or
gue
at least
pukulin
not
si
while drinking.
Pusko ini.
He'll save himself a lot of... Hey, somehow...
Bijak nih. Woodcutter foreman ini nih. Mana kudanya, bro? Oh, ini. Kita lihat Bentley anjir. Aduh, mana kudanya juga suram lagi. Nggak mendekati statistik kuda kita. Nggak lihat kuda best in entire Gutenberg anjir. Wow, injak pala lu nih. Aduh, suram Pusko nih. Pusko.
Here's Eldris's Bentley. Now you can go back.
Oh, you saved me. Let's get out of here quick before...
Ya, ayo.
Sure. Let's go.
At
let's
least
go.
it'll pass faster.
Aduh, suram. Jadi kita udah ketemu si Pusko buat ngambil kudanya karena dia udah menjudi. Udah makalah dia judiin kudanya si Eldris,
I found
masternya.
Pushko for you. Alive,
Akhirnya kita
well,
ketemu nih.
and with
Pusko.
Bentley.
Pushko! Where have you been with my horse all this time?
Well,
It wasn't his fault. There's a band of
Bantuin lu
bandits
Pusko
around Grund,
anjing.
and they spotted him riding. I found him in the woods, crouched in fear. He didn't know what to do. Luckily, I did. And the bandits won't be bothering Grund again.
Vielen Dank, mein Freund. I'll make sure everyone in town hears von deiner Bereitschaft und deinem Mut.
Berbohong demi kebaikan si Pusko nih.
I'll sing your praises everywhere. And you'll get a lovely
Now you've got your apprentice back.
Ja, natürlich. I keep my word. Speak with Pushko.
as always.
Pusko, lu bantuin gue, lu udah gue bantuin juga anjing.
Eldris said I'm supposed to talk to you about the casting.
Yeah, figures. If you give me the drawings with clearance, but be ready to pay through the nose. Eldris charges a lot for this sort of job. If I had my own workshop, it'd be different. After what you did for me, I'd cast it for you for free. If you ever get one, let me know. I'd gladly work for you till I'm smoking like a
Nah,
furnace.
gue ada nih.
I've already opened one.
Well, I'll be. What are you waiting for then? Want to keep making Eldris a fortune?
Ya udahlah, lu kerja
How
sama
about
gue,
you come
Cok.
and work for me? In my workshop, you
Gimana?
can focus on what you really want.
Asal lu jangan judi,
What'd you
Pusko.
say?
Jesus Christ, yes.
Nah,
I'm in with both
janji lu gak
feet.
judi ya.
But how do I tell Eldris? Never mind. I'll handle it somehow.
Udah pokoknya lu.
Thank you, Henry.
Udah lu kerja sama gue, asal lu jangan judi anjing. Suram. Nah, oke, kita udah membujuk Busko buat keluar dari tempat kerja yang lama si Eldris yang tadi tempat kita minta tolong buat kerja di tempat kita.
I need you to cast.
Weights, eh? What
Okay.
for? It would be...
It's for the repair of the astronomical clock.
Wait, pemberat
I've
ya.
got the designs.
No, I'll take...
Here you go.
That one I can manage, but it'll take a bit of time. You know what? I'll get started right away. And
Oke, langsung lah udah. Udah buru lu kerja lah. Jangan lambat, awas lu judi lagi lu. Aduh. Kerja. Pokoknya mah di kantor gua kerja. Udah kayak Bang Owi. Nah, nih si Pusko akhirnya udah kelar, bro. Kita udah nungguin seharian anjing di game. Oke lah, langsung mana Pusko? Hasilnya,
How
bro.
are those weight?
done. Full set. It's on the bench.
Nice.
Bit of a fiddly job, especially sorting out all those calculations.
Oke.
It's a good thing I could cast
Pinter
it
juga
here.
lu.
You'd have paid through the nose at Eldris. Now you've got the weights, I reckon the...
Yeah, not quite. I'm still missing the most important bit. Yeah,
Well, at least you've got someone to ask. Stan will be glad
you're
Okay,
right
okay.
about that.
Lanjutan
one.
ini. Oke
I
nih.
had the weights cast based on your.
I noticed. You really are a man of action. Just like
Iyalah,
your pa.
aduh, kamu.
I'm
Gua
sure
jadi
you'll see it through to the end.
GR kalau gue dimirip-miripin bapak
Only the
gua.
last step is always the hardest, especially in this case.
Apa?
What's the last?
To put the clock together, in short.
Oke.
Only you can't do it alone. Back in the old days, at least we could get a good look at the clock. But I've heard since those Italians got involved,
Okay.
there's not much to look at. You made
Oh.
everything you could based on our old sketches, but you're still going to...
I know someone like that. I spoke with him, and he said he remembers everything. The plans are in his head, and he said he'll help me.
But you're still going to need someone who can put the clock back together.
Siapa?
That's what the Italian said too.
Someone
Andy.
handy, who's seen and touched the clock from the inside. Someone who also happens to be the crookedest bastard far
Siapa
and
ya?
wide.
You have someone in mind.
Aye. His name is
Wolf.
Wolf.
Who's Wolf?
You remember how I mentioned we had a goldsmith's apprentice helping out with the fine machinery?
Ya
The
yang
one
di
that
awal
stole
ya.
the heart of the clock from you.
Iya, Cok.
That's the one. It might have been his first crooked deed.
Oke.
Before I left Kuttenberg, I heard he started getting involved in
Okay.
all sorts of thieving and scamming.
Anjing, bastard,
They say he
bastard.
can
Ini
open
pasti,
any
Cok.
chest, pick even the hardest locks. He worked for anyone who had the coin. And if he wasn't happy with how much he got for the job,
Gimana
What
cara
does
dia?
Wolf?
I haven't seen him in 20 years, so I don't know.
Ginger hair,
Not a
okay.
little ginger, like fire.
Oh, merah.
Who knows? And from
Iya
what I
juga sih,
remember,
bisa botak
he
dia.
didn't exactly talk like one of ours.
Oh, oke, Moravia, oke lah, gua
Where
tahu
can
ya.
I find him?
You'll have to
Masa
look for him.
apa cara
But
ngomong Moravia.
I reckon people connected to shady dealings around here. He used to be there all the time, day and night.
Oke, kita cari si Paul ini. Anjing. Semua tuh kita, apa-apa
Noises.
kita, yang nyuruh kita. Aduh, apa hal pekerja pemerintah? Ikutan bar. Kayak apa sih bentukan si Wolf ini? Dia katanya pinter, cowok, bisa lockpick semua kunci anjing, gokil gak lu? Kayak mana bentukannya orang ini? Ah, ini. Woi,
Wolf?
anjing toku anjing.
Oh no.
Hair odok. Woi,
Wolf?
What?
ah untung gua ada anjir.
Here. Oi.
Udah lu. Untung gua ada.
No. You feeling any better?
Better. Tifola. Not at all. My head. Fuck happened.
That's what sobriety feels like. You might have forgotten.
Who are you? And what do you want from me?
Lu daripada beggar-beggar gini, lu udah kerja sama gua, coy.
Kuttenberg blacksmith, son of Martin.
Son of
I
Martin.
used to call him Frisky.
Don't remember any.
Lu
He trusted
nyuri
you
anjing,
with building
suram.
the heart of the cut and
Dia
burnt
nih yang
clock,
nyuri
and you stole it and sold it to Vetter.
alat kita, coy, alat bapak kita.
Only that didn't work. I had to start doing more things for them, more jobs. I really fucked everything up. Betrayed people who didn't deserve it.
Aduh,
It's all my
suram.
fault.
Udah,
I'll give you a chance to fix all of it,
gua kasih
to get your life back in order.
kesempatan lu biar lu hidup lebih baik, anjir.
I haven't got the strength to change.
It's never too late, Wolf. I'm finishing the clock repairs,
Iya,
but
coy,
I need
kita
a
butuh
mechanic for
mekanik.
that. One who saw the clock with his own eyes before the Italians dismantled it. One who touched it. And in this town, that's only you. Come on, Wolf.
Udah, inilah kita. Ayo gua kasih lu yang wences terbaaks.
Can't do this. Picho.
Weh,
I just can't. I can't do it. Sorry.
Wait,
Leave me alone.
si
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
Wolf, lu suram lu. Aduh. Anjing kemana tuh dia? Woi, lu ngapain sih?
I don't want to go. What will those wenches say? They laugh at me.
you think they're not used to dirt in the baths? Come on, Wolf.
Udah selau, coy.
Don't you remember how you
Mereka
used
kan
to
juga
be?
kerja.
A real dandy.
Iya, coy.
Nothing was too much for you.
Maybe.
Lu kan dulu pernah
And it'll be that
kaya,
way
anjing.
again. So don't be afraid and come.
Udah, ayolah. Masa nggak mau nyoba wences terbaik
was it?
di Gutenberg?
It's going to be embarrassing. Tifo.
Embarrassing? You're a disgrace already.
Gila.
I have.
Absolutely not.
Udah, lu jangan
Just get drunk and
mabuk-mabuk.
make a scene again.
Hang on, though. Once I wash, when am I going to change?
You'll wait in the tub and rest, and in the mid.
Oke. Aduh, wences terbaik loh. Aduh. Aduh, nyari si Volvo baju lagi. Oke nih, jadi kita beliin baju dulu buat si si awas. Aduh, salah jalan juga sih bang, sorry bang. Buat si Suram Wolf aja kita udah bayarin komandan wences terbaik, minta beliin baju juga, brengsek emang nih orang. Karena kita udah beli baju, sekarang saatnya kita nganterin ke Wolf. Semoga dia setuju ya. Langsung aja kita paksa pakai anjing. Kita beliin sosokan milih. Gua pukul anjing kalau dia sosokan milih, cok, nanti, cok. Lu si Mary dimandiin nih. Si Wolf lagi ngesan gini si Wolf ini, aduh.
Well,
Henry.
that's not all. I got you a new.
Well, now.
Yoi dong. Pas.
Well, now. It's just.
Untung kita beliin topi, cok.
Want to go now?
On go now. Oke.
Not yet. Feel free to sit back.
Lu relax dulu. Kita akan lanjut di next episode ya teman-teman ya. Oke teman-teman, thank you yang udah nonton dari awal sampai akhir video ini. Thank you juga yang udah subscribe dan udah like video-video gua. Dan jangan lupa like video ini, subscribe jangan lupa, dan share ke teman-teman kalian. Jadi segitu aja dari gua. See you in the next video. Thank you guys.